Hey guys, I'm here because I need to talk about something that's, serious. It's fucking serious. My name is blah 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 blah, and I'm a reporter from Savannah, and I want to talk about something that happened to me the other night that's going to affect me the rest of my life. Basically, what happened is I got hardcore harassed, and I got fucking harassed out the ass. It was after the Georgia-Clemson game, and I was doing, one of those superfluous, things where, a reporter sets up at, on site and is talking and, and yelling and saying, well, Don, here we are, and people are doing this and this, and, look, the reason that I'm even here at all is, I'm not a total moron, and I'm reasonable to look at, and I don't have a penis. So, that pretty much guarantees that I can, if I want to, I can, be like basically a glorified glorified fucking sideline reporter. So I was there, and I was setting up these things, and, what happened was I was, we hadn't been rolling yet. We were gonna try to do our little superfluous thing that no one gave a fuck about. It wouldn't add anything to anything. We were just, gonna try to shoot it, and there was a whole bunch of Georgia fans walking by, because where we were set up was a place where there was a lot of, fans walking by. So there was a lot of fans that were they were really excited, because something that they cared about, it went really well. And then also some of them have been had been drinking a little bit, so they were a little bit, so they were excited. And then with for example, I was trying to start talking, and then one of them brushed up against me when they were walking by. Other people were trying to get their face on TV, being like, hey, what's happening? How are you doing? And it wasn't just guys. There was one point where there was a couple of times really where there were women that were coming up, and we were being like, hey, what's happening? And it's where's the love? It's we're all sisters in harassment. What the fuck? And then there was there was one time where there was his father, and he had his son with him, and he was a young child, and they were both very excited, and they were walking by, and they decided, they see a camera, and they thought, let me just say hey, we're excited, go Dogs, right? Well, I was trying to do my thing that no one cares about, that's totally irrelevant and hadn't even started it yet. And they came up and they were doing that, and it's just the amount of disrespect, the amount of just harassment it's overwhelming. It's stunning. And people don't realize, I think people really need to sit and think about it for a while and understand all the victims that we have in this world. There are a lot of people out here who, for no fault of their own, are victims of things that for 500 years everywhere in the world no one would have given a fuck about. But now, we do. We care about anything that happens to anyone, that as long as they say that it's a big deal. So think about that. I said it was a big deal. I said I was upset by it. So, it is. And so at that point, basically what I did is I quit. I ripped my headphones off. I told my crew, who, strangely, I didn't have any friends on my crew who could come in and like shield me off, which is very strange also. But so I quit, and and then and then of course the next thing I did was I went and I cried, and I posted, I made myself a celebrity, and got everybody to feel bad for me and all this stuff. And I just think it's important for everybody to know that in this world, if anything ever happens to you, okay, that bothers you, that is not right. That is not a fucking okay with me. And this needs to stop now. It needs to stop now. This fucking harassment. And that's all I have. And there's going to be a lot of people out there that are going to, you question this, but what I love is that the good people out there, the majority of you guys, you good people, already feel bad. You felt bad. You understood the first 10 seconds just because of what I said. I described myself and you saw me and said that I was upset. And that's what I care about. That's all. That's all.